Okay, so when it comes to cutting the ladder system part of the desk frame, which is these two vertical support pieces, I'm going to talk about 3 different ways that you can do that. And 2 of which you don't need all the big expensive tools to do it. So when I made my desk the first time, what I ended up doing to cut this is I clamped both of my vertical pieces together so that I could cut them at the same time. And then I used a 1¼ inch Forstner bit, which is going to give you that nice circle cut where the dowels are going to go through. And then I used just a regular jigsaw to cut the diagonal lines. Okay, now the second option, which is what I did for this desk, I decided to use my router. Now, fortunately for me, I had a laser cutter available at work that I could make a template from. So I just designed the cut file in Illustrator, and then I just took some 1/4 inch thick plywood and used that as my template. But if you don't have access to a laser cutter, you could always go to like an Office Depot and they can print something for you on paper, and then you can use that as your template just so you have something that is completely accurate. But as far as the router goes, when I first decided to try this method, it did save me a lot of time, but I initially just used what is like a typical flush trim router bit. And anytime I would get to these points, you know, right here on the bottom edge, because it is a really sharp angle, I was starting to get a lot of breakage and like just chunks of plywood were breaking away. So I talked to a buddy of mine and he gave me some tips and suggested that I use a compression style, like down cut router bit. And this gave me amazing results. It was super clean and made this a lot faster. I could just run my router over the template from the top to bottom in one go, and that saved me a lot of time. And the third and final option would be to go with a laser cutter or a CNC machine. That's going to be your fastest and probably your most accurate option. But like I said before, doing it for the very first time, I just used a 1¼ inch Forstner bit and a jigsaw, and I got great results. I made that desk now, let's see, about 4 years ago, and I've used it a ton and it's held up great. The edges are clean, there's no splintering, it's just a quality option. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.